I got to kick this thing off. Can I kick it off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
I don't really know this dude's music, but this has been a fun. I've been, black social media. I don't fool with Twitter, so we can't call it Black Twitter. So Black Threads.
Yeah.
They've been hilarious about this. So Jack Harlow. Now he had one song that I think I may have known. He was they shot the video at the Kentucky Derby. And the only reason why I knew that they shot the video at the Kentucky Derby, because he was there. The Kentucky, you go to horse races, if you're outside, it's a damn horse field. It's muddy, it's grass and all this stuff. So what I remember was this Jack Harlow dude. He was there to shoot his video, and I can't remember the black rapper that he had with him, but he had his sneakers on. And he didn't want to get his sneakers dirty, so he had a black security guard, and so he had the security guard basically like carry him so that he didn't get his shoes dirty. And if I'm a security guard, they like, hey man, let me hop in your back, dog, so my shoes don't get dirty. I'm like, man, who the hell are you talking to, right? Now, most people don't think like, what? He might have just been like, damn, this dude is paying my salary. It's cool. Like, I got you, dog. Just hop on. But like, again, the optics, it looks terrible. Mm-hmm. It looks terrible. So that's what I really kind of found out about him, because social media got in his behind about that. But
I don't even remember that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even remember that.
Look it up. No,
I'm not. I just, I don't even
look it up. It happened. But
I don't even know
how he's been in
videos
lately.
No more.
Dude put out a neo soul album, and it called into question how, and we talked about this on the last show. Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all go see our live episode. White artists who will use hip hop, rap to get in the door. And we allow them to, because they make a catchy song or whatever. And then once they've built their notoriety, once they've established a little bit of fame, they switch. They go to country music, or they go to MAGA like Kid Rock, and you got the Jelly Rolls, and what's the other boy's name? Post Malone, White Iverson, Post Malone, Justin Timberlake. I still don't like that bastard. I'll never like that bastard. You're talking about some people are redeemable. He ain't redeemable for shit for me. How he did Janet. So, but yeah, and he, what did he do? He was dancing hip hop and breaking and pop locking with everybody, Timberland and all that. And next thing you know, he tried to do a country western album. So they asked this dude, like, okay, why you didn't go to country western route? Why you went neo soul? He was like, I got a black audience. And people are calling him out. And it's funny, man. I gotta show y'all some of this, right? All right, check this out. Music stole child. It gets better. Most definitely not. Ice Cube. Ice. Charlie Kirk Franklin. That's not it.
Protect your neck.
Kirk Franklin. That's Music Rothschild. iOS 1. And this my favorite one. Luca Van. And then the final one, this one killed me. 106 in Park. And I had to figure, I was like, what are they talking about?
Oh, January.
That's about January 6th.
Hey, Chocolate Clan.
Chocolate Clan. D'Angelo Saxon.
Yeah. Salt, no pepper.
Salt, no pepper.
Yeah. It's crazy. Man. It's crazy. But what y'all think, man? Are we overreacting when it comes to us gatekeeping our community, or what y'all think?
No,
You know
not
what?
overreacting.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't know if it's our community as a whole per se. It's just always interested me how it's very niche specific to rap. Because when a white R&B artist gets in there, they don't, you know what I mean? They still stay in there if they, and they don't try to maneuver, move outside. It's just something about rap, and it almost makes me question, um, like what the dynamics are as far as the music industry when it comes to rap. It's just weird to me how it's just rap though.
So this is my opinion. I think rap has less of a barrier of entry because, not to say that rap is easy, but you can be a rapper a lot easier than you can sing. Like,
Yeah, true.
you got to have chops to sing, and whether you could do it or not, yeah, they can auto tune, do whatever, right? But you got to have the talent. You have to have the talent in order to be respected and for people to really buy into you. Now, you know me, I listen. I'm like C. Shout out to C. They can't come to the barbecue. Tina Marie has some nice cuts. Hall and Oates got some nice cuts,
Michael
but
McDonald, yeah.
Michael McDonald. But hey, listen, there's no hall passes. You can't come through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
You stay over there. You know what I mean? So, but when it comes to rap, number one, I think rap, the barrier for entry is easier because it's easier. It's easier to flow. You can get somebody to pen your lyrics. Like Ti did it, Iggy Azalea or whatever.
Yeah.
There's not too
And you can
many
just
Eminem.
and you can imitate the voice a little, and the
You can
cadence
imitate,
pretty. Yeah.
that's what white kids do when they rebel. Like, oh, I'm gonna act black, make my parents mad, and all this old shit. Then they go to college and they join Turning Point USA.
Right.
And then they follow,
Yeah.
in Charlie Kirk and all that old shit. So I think it's a lot easier for them to get in. And then honestly, again, my opinion, when it comes to R&B, people really respect the artistry. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to hip hop, you have people, and like I said before, there's a lot of us that love white folks way too much. So when you see the little white boy, the white girl that can rap, or you can see, like your little white fraternity or sorority member, they do their little flicked step or whatever. Some of us are so excited to be like, oh, look at them, they hosts and all this old shit. It just don't work.
No. Yeah, because there's a way to do it. There's lots, like you say, R&B artists who are white who make good music, but they don't try to infiltrate the culture. They just
Yeah.
sing their little songs and stick to their area, their genre, whatever. And if we happen to like it, we happen to like it.
Or
But
they,
they
or
don't.
they show respect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Show. Yeah. Man, respect for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
yeah.
show respect. Like, cover girl, we hear you, Tina. You said Tina could come, John B. On this show, no, they can't come. But shout out to John B and Tina Marie. They made some good
Yeah.
music
R.I.P. Tina Marie. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's how it starts.
next.
One of them come, then his auntie come. Mm.
Yeah. And to me, it kind of says something about the state. Like you said, the barrier to entry is pretty low for hip hop. But you just said something interesting about they respect the art. They respect the art, and that's part of the reason why hip hop is how it is now. Is too many artists, and I'm not gonna say artists don't respect it because most of the artists are just trying to get paid. But the music labels and people, they don't respect it as art. So
You're
Yeah.
not wrong. And I think they
Well, I
kind of
mean,
have the music
and
industry definitely pays for them to not respect it. They handpick these people that they can, you know, treat as puppets. That's gonna do whatever they say because they just trying to get the check, as opposed to people who's gonna rebel.
at the end of the day, it's a business.
mhm.
It's a business because I saw somebody say, like, okay, for $45,000, I can get your song on the radio. for, I'm making up the numbers, 100,000, we can get you, you know, you get you this placement on the radio. $250,000, we can get you in the top 10 or what have you, right? So if I'm going to pay this money to get an artist on radio, how am I going to get my return on investment? Now, and if I get somebody who is white, who black people will co-sign, because what did we say? We set the trends, right? So if black people will co-sign it, then the white kids are going to listen to it. And then what are we going to do? We're going to get more streams, more record sales, and then we're going to get a better return on our investment. So for them, that's why they push that type of nonsense. Because unfortunately, some of us are going to be like, oh yeah, man, you know, I like Iggy Azalea. And she's going to get a little money, whatever, and then she's going to fall off to the wayside.
Right.
You know, I don't let nobody come to the cookout, but I will say that recently, Eminem has been a real one. He hasn't really sold out, but I don't give him a pass from when he was dropping that N-word back in. Now they said when he was a kid, but I still ain't fooling with
it. So you ain't cutting nobody no slack.
No redemption. No redemption stories at all.
Shout out to C. Shout out to C. Cover, you said Christina. Who you talking about? Christina Aguilera? Y'all think Christina Aguilera in?
Yeah, but I don't think she's trying to.
No, she's not. Yeah, no. She can sing, but she ain't getting in.
I think she just sings.
Yeah.
I don't even think she's trying to come to the cookout.
Right, exactly.
I don't see her with no black people.
No, definitely not Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's on Justin Timberlake level when it comes to,
for sure.
Hell no, he can't come in. Yeah. But you know, I saw another one where they called Jack Harlow, they called him lint condition.
Yeah.
Lint condition.
Yeah, lint condition.
We are hilarious.
Man, I saw a bunch of them too, and you know, it's hilarious, man. Like you said, black threads and something else. Bro.
People clown though, but how many people are going to support it though?
Yeah, I purposely did not even try to listen to it. I don't even want to listen to it. I had no desire to listen to it.
I thought about it just in preparation for the show, and I was like, nah, I can't do it. I just can't do it.